Hey, this is Tea Time with Trottie, presented by Golf Galaxy. Today we're at Old Chatham Golf Club. It is the college town of my guest, Drake Maye. We're about to get into it and watch him hit some absolute belters. Join along.
Let's go, baby. Here with Trottie, baby. The man.
And let me see what you got going here. You had a fitting with the Golf Galaxy crew,
yeah,
I see.
Heck yeah, he got me right. You got the LS, the low spin. I swing hard, so.
And you've got to be spinning it because you've got an 8 degree and we're going with the 70 gram X Flex on the shaft. So this head, just so you know, and do you know what I love about you? You're just a gamer. I can see you itching to hit this already, but this is the low spinning bullet head.
Low spin.
So look, there's a lot of chaos that goes on in a football game. We've talked about that. You could almost hit this at that tree that is on the left of the bunker, the tallest one, because we know you're going to hit a slam cut down there. We know you are. And then if you're worried about any technique or anything, literally just take the college logo, place it down. Now your only thought is to look at that logo and just send it at that tree.
Just send it. That's how I like it.
Just look at the color on the top of the ball.
Just send it.
Well, that's a pretty damn good golf shot.
How about that?
So take it straight away, look. I'm going to go slightly lower tee. I'm bringing in the picks ball. I'm going to put one of those triangles at the top. I'm going to come back here. And by no means am I an absolute pro at this. But I can understand that if I can just hit one over that trap, couple of swings, see it, swing, see it. Okay, just over the trap. And then, you know, you're looking at a cone. So I knew you were going to hit a fade there. You've talked about it a lot. Who knows what I'm going to hit? It can be an aerosol can at times. But if I go with just the cone, stand a bit wider, same thought as you. Get out your own way. So there you go. Now, you asked me earlier before we got going, you talked to me about optimization of ball flight. That was basically your question. Your golf shot you hit there was using the twist face. Twist face gives you different angles on this beautiful face, which is going to be a color you like, right, with the college.
Come on now.
It gives you the shot that you hit, which was the cut that moved back, and twist face helped you. So that golf shot I hit, I'm trying to hit higher in the blade. These are the ones on the range, and I was hitting off the deck. And then that one I hit higher in the blade. Yeah. Into this wind, you then get a higher launch with less spin, and it gives you that great ball flight.
Cut through it. Yeah, cut through it a little bit.
So yours was a little low and trying to rise. Mine was a bit higher and tumbled through it. How do you stay in the present with the realization of what's about to come? There's a lot of great stuff about to happen for you. So how do you live in the moment?
You know, one step at a time. I think there's so many times you can look forward and say, hey, where am I going to get drafted? Where am I going? Or what city am I going to? And instead of just enjoying it, embracing it, and saying, hey, this is stuff you're dreaming about, going to the combine and going to the draft and having pro day and all this stuff you dreamed about and grew up watching as a kid. So getting a chance to do it in my own my own world is pretty cool.
Do you use any of that stuff when you're in a golf environment? There's a lot of things here that you're talking about, present moment, you know, belief in what you're doing. Do you use it in golf?
I think golf is just the mental side of it. Being able to battle bad shots, fix it on my own. I refuse to take a lesson. So you're kind of one of the first people in my life, besides my mom and dad, trying to tell me how to swing a golf club. So just using that side, and golf's such a great thing for me to get my mind off football. You know, it's something that you can, you know, take time to get away from football and all the stress and all the time you spend in football and get out on a beautiful course like this and just kick it with the guys.
Okay, mate. So down breeze, I think we got 270 to the front. Clear this bunker that'll leave you 90. I'm actually going to hit driver off the deck. And I'll tell you why. Because it's not going to get above this tree line, point number one. And looking at where that flag is, I want to just hit it in that bunker front left.
Hit it in that bunker?
Yeah, because that's going to leave me a trap shot. It looks like there's a bit of green there. And I've just got more confidence getting it closer out of that bunker than leaving myself 90 yards. Now, if it cuts and goes right, it's going to leave me with an absolute horror shot, which I don't want. So we'll try not to overthink it, try and do the Drake Maye move and just hit this baby down towards that trap and then stay positive if it doesn't go where I want. That's the deal, baby. So, mate, I'm loving life. Notice how it doesn't get over the tree line. Okay, that's point number one. And it's left me with, got in there, about a 35-yard trap shot. I'm happy now. I didn't want to be
calling shots around here. That's how
we're doing. I didn't want to be messing around.
I like that.
So what are you thinking, pal? You got 190 to leave you 90.
190. I'm going to hit a smooth 7. I'm going to work 7 iron down there.
Down breeze, slightly into breeze, but downhill. So This is a...
Same layup thing, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can hit one more if you want.
No, I'll be all right. I hit 7 on about 200.
Where's your target line, bud?
I'm aiming right to the left of that trap.
Good lad. Aim small, miss small.
Aim small, miss small. I like that. That's what we use.
Okay, good lad. Go for it.
Oh, that's got to go. A little fat.
See, here's the deal. You got away with it. You're using these irons, right? Look at these. Beautiful.
That's that forgiveness they talk about the Qi10.
Exactly.
I didn't hit it good, but look, I ended up all right.
So the guys in Golf Galaxy have obviously talked to you well. You've been listening. So you're hitting these irons. Now, when I look at this as a fitter, you can see that that's not a bad divot in terms of depth. You didn't get it in your best strike. You can see the toe came through a little longer, so it was toe down a bit. But the only thing I would have said to you, and we're going to hit another ball, I would have said to you, you got to be going, you've only hit, this is the second shot on the first hole. You got to be going here. I think that's where you got to be going. Let me chuck your ball. Yeah, 100%. You got to be like, okay, because look, we don't always hit our best shots. Remember I said on the tee box, think about the cone, think about like, so hey, now you're going to hit it over your golf ball. Perfect. And do you know what else we're going to do? I'd love it if you could come back here. This is what I want you, where I want you to see it. Think about if you're a painter, right? And this is your canvas, and you go to the canvas to paint here. Every now and again, you got to come back here to see it. You can't just live at the canvas in order to hit the best shot. When I look at this canvas, I see this, and I see, okay, I want to hit it over that tee. So then you can come back here, and all of a sudden, you've made this so easy for yourself. So when you step into the golf shot now with this iron that is just so forgiving, now it's line it up over the tee, line myself up, build myself into the shot, and then go. Just simple. You don't need any more because you got it. So line it up over the tee, face goes in first. Good lad. See it. Do your thing. How good's that? How good is that?
Felt all right there.
It's beautiful. Now, did we get our numbers right? Of course we did, because you got Trottie caddying for you.
That's pretty
Top
easy
man,
right
good
there.
shot. You know when you warm up, is there ever, like golf sometimes and you warm up and it just isn't going the way you want it? Does that ever happen in football?
A fair amount. I
How do
think.
you overcome that?
I think. See, there's two ways to look at it. I think you can kind of reset, get video. The best thing about is getting video, watching practice over, watching quarterback individual drill, watching it over, or just sometimes tough it out, thug it out, and throw through it. Hey, I'm figuring it out until I ain't leaving this field until I figure it out. That's kind of my approach at golf.
So we're giving ourselves room now with the decision also between front and back. So your second shot, we gave you room between left and right, which you've done a fantastic example for. Now club selection, I'm saying don't hit the 115, hit the 120 and just hit it smooth. Always hit your wedges smooth. So whatever you think your 120, smooth, baby.
So not full.
Not full. I don't need you blasting this.
All right. Let's go with a little wedge. 120 shot.
Yeah, I think you got to go real smooth on this.
Flared on me a little bit.
Good distance though. It's a good distance.
There you go.
Would you say training and playing games and competing with older brothers was massive for your development?
Oh, huge. Yeah, I love being the youngest. Youngest of four boys, so they were all bullying me and all sorts of things growing up. So just kind of had to find a way to push through as the smallest and the youngest, and find a way.
And you label some of that for your success, do you think?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Just 3 old, not only role models but good athletes that challenge me. I think that's the best thing about it.
So the hard part about this, obviously not so tough for you, but tough for me, is I can't see, and you can't either. I mean, I know you're big. We can't see the landing area, you know what I mean? So you've got to get it in your mind what you want to do with it before you play it. I've got the 56. Just try and think about the speed. Play one out there. Might have flown a little far, but it's going to have the spin. Here's the deal. Open the blade of that golf club. And when you open it, look at what happens. You see the sole of the mill grind 4? When I open it, I reveal all this. It's called the flange, okay? So what you want, if you look at my strike, you can see the sand was, I'm going to go on the high side of you. Jesus, it makes me feel even smaller. You can see the sand there is all across the middle and the back. You can actually see the middle part is where it hit. We don't want too much leading edge. We want more of this back bit. So set up to it, and then you're going to open it, now grip it. So take your normal grip with an open blade. Now aim a little bit further left. Now what's going to happen is you're going to use the bounce like your daddy says. Oh, that was the sound. That was peachy.
Let's get some spin on it now.
That was peachy.
Let's get some English on it. Where are you from in England?
Liverpool.
Yeah, let's get some
England.
Liverpool on it right there.
You've got all the skills. But the tip I'd take away from the trap, ball forward, open blade, reveal the mill grind for bounce, and then just do you.
Yeah.
I'm learning from you today. Probably more than what you're learning from me. Your attitude, awesome. And I need to play golf and talk to myself how you talk to yourself. Because it's easy to see why you're so good at sport. You don't harbor any like negativity, no. And so I should just answer you, yeah, I'm brilliant. Because that's how you'd answer me. I love it.
Confidence, baby, confidence.
Put these bags down and hit a putt. So some days, and again, this is an interesting one. I had this conversation with Ricky Fowler. He uses a line on his picks ball, right? But I think this putt moves, and I know that my missed tendency from data, which again, you could relate to in football, but is on a left to right putt is low side. So low side would be the right.
You missed on the amateur side.
Yeah, on a left to right. So I would look at this, having never hit this putt before, and if I can get that line, and this has come a bit from Ricky, to be where I think I want it, because I think this putt probably breaks from here. You say that's too much?
I think it's about right at it.
Okay.
I like that.
And then what I'm doing to hit this, and this is what Ricky said, which I thought was great, I might get into this, and that line feels like it's incorrect to me. It actually feels good today. But some days it feels off. And if I get in and have the line where I think it's good, and I think I've got the putter good, and hit it down there. But that is my traditional miss, because it was short, way of low on speed. So then I would build, okay, I'm getting the pace. Maybe we overread that. But you build a knowledge then as to what is the perfect read. So we might have too much read. We know the pace now. And then there you go. You get it the third time. Perfect.
All right,
I
let's get
gave
outta
you the
here.
line. I gave you the pace. That's why I'm taking the credit for that.
But
Great job. There you have it. That's tee time with Trottie. That's the par 5 at Old Chatham Golf Club.
See you in part 2.